Good afternoon guys, West Country Explorer here, and today it's probably the first video I've done that's got a proper West Country exploration feel to it. Well, at least for me anyway, because today guys I'm going to take you for a walk around King Arthur's Camelot. Well, Cadbury Castle, which is linked to the legends of King Arthur, said to be the site of Camelot, but guys, it's King Arthur's Camelot. We all know that, really. Those of us at West Country by heart, we know King Arthur is real. So I'm going to take you to Camelot where he lived, and then afterwards I'm going to take you around, probably take you for a mooch around the village of Camelot, Cadbury even, South Cadbury, because it looks like quite a nice little village to mooch around. So anyway guys, see you in the main vid. Just down that road on the left, on the outskirts of the village, is a car park where you can park up to come and visit Cadbury Castle. And you just come into the village a little bit, and then it's up here. Go for a little mooch up here. You've got that sign there. What I'll do is hold it up a bit. You can always pause it and zoom in if you want. There's also one of those boards in the car park on the edge of the village, so when you park up you can read it, and then you basically come all the way along here. So what I'll do is, I'm not going to record all of this guys, I reckon I'll just record little sections of it. So I'll just pause you here a minute guys. This guys, this is quite a nice shaded little walk. So I've had a lovely journey here guys. Quickly cycled from Shaftesbury down to Gillingham, jumped on the train, got the train from Gillingham to Sherborne. So that was what, 4 or 5 mile cycle to Gillingham, about 20 minutes on the train to Sherborne, and a 6 mile or so bike ride from Sherborne to here, along lovely country lanes guys. Seriously, getting out on your bike in the country lanes on a nice sunny day, it's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at that. Bit of a wall there. Right, getting up near the top now guys, I'd say. Right, so Cadbury Castle, I said it's located right next to South Cadbury in Somerset. It's a hill fort that's had sort of occupation since Neolithic times. I don't think constant use since then, but certainly been in use on and off at the very least since Neolithic times. There's a Saxon mint here. There's I think Roman occupation here. I think there's been like evidence of temples and shrines and stuff here. Like I said, reportedly the site of King Arthur's Camelot. So a bit out of breath there. So King Arthur was a Celt who, during the late 5th, early 6th century, defended Britain against the Saxon invaders. Let's get up on this ridgeway. And Camelot was where, I suppose it's a bit of a wall here. I look at it somewhere. And Camelot is where he'd have held court, his main base. I think where he had the round table as well. Just got some cows over there. What I'll do is, I'll take you over to the other side where you can get some better views. I'm not actually over on the other side yet, but I thought I'd record this bit. That little bit there, where I'm kind of pointing to, that little dimple there in the far distance, it's Glastonbury Tor, that is. Got magnificent views across the Somerset levels all the way to Glastonbury Tor. What I'm going to do one day, at some point, I know I've already done a little bit of recording around Glastonbury, but I'm going to get back there one day, hopefully with Amy, and just do a video on Glastonbury itself. The tour, getting the Abbey, and that, hopefully do some recording around the Abbey. Hopefully get a bit of recording in Chalice Springs again, and all that. But today, it's all about Camelot. Oh, I'm over on the other side now, guys. Slowly pan you around. Honestly, mate, look, I mean, see for flipping miles. Absolute miles. I mean, this is a good strategic point to have. Yeah, you can make a magnificent base. Back in like sort of Celtic Saxon times. You could see people coming from miles and miles away. And I could understand why King Arthur would have Camelot here. There's somewhere over here, a pile of stones that I spotted. I'm going to take you over to have a look at them. It's kind of an interesting little pile. A bit of thought has been put into that. Have they done it for fun? Or is that supposed to be some kind of modern art? Well, I'll tell you something, that's more modern art than Tracy Emin's Dirty Bed or Damien Hirst's Arthur Carrying Formaldehyde. I'd rather see something like this in an art gallery than anything either of them have done. Now this is why I love the West Country. Things like this, just scenery like this. Can't beat it, I don't think. Can't beat it. Little disc here telling you where things are from here, how many miles and all the rest. 108 miles to Tintagel if you want to go there. Well, Glastonbury only 11 miles, not too far. What's that, which beacons? Camelot beacons. So there you go. Gifts of South Cadbury. Was that Gift of South Cadbury and Sutton Montis, 2000 AD. There's some good like defensive works going on here, sort of mounds and ditches and all the rest. Teach the cows to be ninjas. You have ninja cows as part of your army. First line of the defence. Old Buttercup and Daisy. Even though really I know King Arthur's just like a bit of a composite of different people and myths and legends and all the rest, I can still quite easily believe that a Celtic tribe would have used this place as a strategic defensive place against the Saxons. I can quite easily see it being quite an important place against the fight against the invading Saxons and all the rest. Have a little look down here. Yeah, see the old buildings down there in the valley. Zoom in a bit. See all them here. Alright then. Start going backwards, back to the village. Now that road there, the one I'm zooming in on, that's the road I cycle along on my way to Cadbury Castle. Be cycling back along there on the way back to Sherborne station. Well, like I said, I mean, this is part of the reason I sorry, lost my foot in there a bit. This is the reason I love cycling. I just getting out into the countryside and along country lanes like that, and coming to places like Cadbury Castle to explore. And it's much better than being stuck at home doing nothing. If I come up here a bit more, yeah, see more of this area. I'd love to have been able to see what it was like when King Arthur was here with all his men. That would have been amazing. Just to see all that, see it in action. Right then guys, what I'm going to do is get you back down into the village. That's what I'm going to do. Right, I'm now down in the village. Just started walking to the village and I thought I'd have a little walk around the outside of the church. It's the Church of St Thomas a Becket. So I don't know any history about this place really. Quite a nice little tree lined pathway up. Ah. So I come back a bit, get the tar in. Oh. Some interesting gravestones as well. You often get at least one interesting gravestone in a churchyard. So yeah, that's the Church of St Thomas a Becket, South Cadbury. There's not really much to the village. There's no sort of village centre as such. I was hoping there might be a nice little village centre, village green with a few houses around it, village pub around it, the church around it, but nothing quite like that. It's just sort of a street with some modern houses on it. This little street with some old houses and all the rest, but hasn't really got a village feel to it, I must admit. Now up ahead is the pub and it's open, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside, have a pint in the beer garden, do a bit of froth blowing. Ages and ages and ages ago, I think it's back in February, March time, I did a little video, and at the end of the video I got to Frittleworth. I talked about the ancient order of froth blowers, and I mentioned that even though that's now stopped, there is a group now going called the Grand Ancient Order of the Froth Blowers. So that's a pretty active group now. So if you like a bit of froth blowing, check out the, what is it, GAO, Grand Ancient Order, GAOFB.org. I'll put the link to their website in the description, guys. In the meantime, I'm going to walk up to the pub, do a bit of froth blowing for them. Well guys, I'm not a member of the Grand Ancient Order of Froth Blowers. That didn't stop me from doing a little bit of froth blowing. Well, as best I could, considering there wasn't a massive amount of froth on my pint. But the Camelot pub got a lovely little beer garden. A pint of Camelot ale, £3.90. Not too bad, is it? £3.90 for a pint. And I'll tell you something, once you've walked up to the top of Castle Cadbury and had a look around, and like been around Camelot and back down, quite nice to go to the pub for a drink. So I was quite happy I was able to go there, happy it was open. So I definitely recommend going to the Camelot pub after going to Camelot Castle. Obviously you don't have to have a pint, you can have a soft drink, and you don't have to be a member of the GAOB to GAOFB to do a bit of froth blowing. So guys, that was Camelot Castle, a little bit of South Cadbury, short little bit of me blowing a bit of froth. Make a joke of that if you want to. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I certainly enjoyed coming out here and exploring. Lovely bike ride on a sunny day through beautiful countryside. Got into a bit of Somerset. Seen some beautiful views. Well, I've just had a fantastic day, really. So it would have been nice if Amy was with me, but she had to go home early today, get back home. So anyway, definitely recommend Cadbury Castle, and I definitely recommend going to the Camelot pub. Don't know what they're like for food. Maybe another day I'll try it out if and when I'm back here. See how it goes. But even though I can't comment on their food, I can certainly recommend them for a pint of ale. Alright guys, I'm now back at the car park for the this is the car park on the edge of the village where you can park up and walk into, sort of go on the, all right buttercup, where you can walk in and go to Cadbury Castle. So my bike's here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on it, start making my way home. And yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do the next video. Probably be a few days. I've got 4 days of work now, and then my next 4 days off I've got to go back to Worthing, West Sussex. Got a bit more packing up to do, ready for sort of when we finally sell the flat. So I should be getting the keys to our new house sort of hopefully middle of next month, so a few weeks time. Then I can move out of my temporary accommodation into our house, and that'll be good fun. Anyway, yeah, I don't know when the next video is going to be, but anyway, it'll be sometime soon. In the meantime, guys, the usual, take care, stay safe, God bless, guys.